Jack Carter wasn't having the best day. A 19-year-old struggling to make ends meet in New York City. He had just finished a double shift at the local diner. As he walked home, exhausted, he noticed something lying on the sidewalk near a park bench, a wallet. He bent down and picked it up, inspecting its contents. There was a significant amount of cash inside, but what caught his attention the most was the name on the ID, Barron Trump. Jack's heart pounded. He looked around as if expecting someone to pop out and claim it, but the street was mostly empty. He flipped through the wallet. Everything was intact. Credit cards, business cards, and an expensive-looking membership card to an exclusive club. Jack hesitated. If I return this, do I even have a chance of actually reaching him? He thought. His stomach growled, reminding him of his own situation. A struggling college student, he barely made rent each month. A part of him considered keeping the cash. No one would ever know. But then another thought crossed his mind. Doing the right thing matters. With a deep breath, he made his decision. He was going to return it. Jack sat on his tiny apartment's couch, staring at the wallet in his hands. The cash inside could solve a lot of his problems, but only temporarily. He sighed, shaking his head. He knew what he had to do. He searched online for a way to contact the Trump family, but found nothing useful. Trump Tower, he mumbled, that was his best bet. The idea of walking up to one of the most famous buildings in the city and asking to return a wallet felt absurd. But what other choice did he have? The next morning, Jack put on his cleanest shirt and took the subway uptown. As he approached Trump Tower, he hesitated. The building loomed over him, its golden letters shining under the morning sun. He took a deep breath and stepped inside. The moment Jack walked into the opulent lobby, he felt out of place. Marble floors, golden chandeliers, and men in tailored suits surrounded him. He approached the front desk where a sharply dressed receptionist gave him a skeptical look. "Can I help you?" she asked, eyeing his worn-out clothes. Jack cleared his throat. "Yeah, I found Barron Trump's wallet. I just want to return it." The receptionist's eyebrow arched slightly. One moment. She picked up a phone and spoke quietly. Within minutes, 2 security guards appeared, both looking as if they were evaluating whether Jack was a threat. "Follow us," one of them said. Jack's heart pounded as he was led through a private corridor. Was he in trouble? Jack was led into a small but lavish waiting area. He barely had time to take in the expensive decor when the door opened and in walked Barron Trump, the young billionaire's son, casually dressed but exuding confidence, studied Jack curiously. "You found my wallet?" Barron asked, stepping forward. Jack nodded and handed it over. "Yeah, I figured you'd want it back." Barron flipped through the wallet, verifying its contents. Then he looked up, genuinely surprised. "Everything's here." Most people wouldn't have returned it. Jack shrugged. "I believe in doing the right thing." Barron smirked. "That's rare these days." Just as Jack was about to leave, a deeper voice interrupted. "Young man, wait." Jack turned and saw none other than Donald Trump himself entering the room. He was composed, but there was an unmistakable look of interest in his eyes. "My son told me what happened," Trump said, extending a hand. Jack hesitated before shaking it. "Not many people would have done what you did." Jack swallowed hard. "It was the right thing to do, sir." Trump nodded. "Tell me about yourself." Jack hesitated, but soon found himself explaining his struggles working 2 jobs, barely affording rent, and trying to get through college. Trump listened intently. After a pause, Trump finally spoke. "A man of integrity shouldn't have to struggle this much. I want to help." "How would you like a job?" Jack's eyes widened. "A job?" Jack was still in shock. Donald Trump had just offered him a job, not just any job, a real opportunity. Trump continued, "I have businesses all over the country. What skills do you have?" Jack hesitated. "I've worked in customer service, restaurants. I'm studying finance, but I've never had a real opportunity." Trump nodded. "We'll change that. Report to Trump International tomorrow." "Let's see what you can do."